Welcome back, viewers. Straight away cutting across to some breaking updates that we are now picking up from Kerala, where the Kerala Governor Arif Mohammad on Tuesday approved Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan's recommendation to re-induct the CPIM leader Saji Cherian as minister. Cherian will be administered the oath of the office on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Talking to the reporters, in fact, Cherian had stated that he has not received any official communication regarding the development. The CPIM leader had resigned in July last year from the state cabinet over his alleged remarks against the constitution during the speech in Pathanamthitta district and lodging of a criminal case against him in that connection as well. Subsequently, the ruling CPIM decided on December 30th, 2022 to bring him back to the cabinet and in fact sent a letter to the governor the next day seeking his convenience for administering the oath of the office to the MLA on January 4th. In fact, the Kerala governor, who returned to the state on Monday, had stated that he needs to go through the papers related to Cherian's reinstatement into the cabinet as it was not a normal case. Let me also bring in my colleague Ashwin, who's on the ground reporting on this story. Ashwin, tell us more about the kind of statements that we are now learning from the governor's office, from the governor itself, who has stated that he has in fact just come back and he will have to go through the paperwork, but this is not a normal case, is something that the governor has said. Tell us more about this entire incident and how the entire cabinet minister in fact is going to be reinstated as well, Ashwin.
Well, initially the government had played a very hard ball, stating that he has to look into the issue as Saji Cherian is not being taken into the ministry for the very first time, and he had made an anti-constitutional speech in Pathanamthitta on July 6th, and further to which he had tendered his resignation. Now, although the Kerala governor Arif Mohammad had stated he will look into the matter, today it seems that he has relented to the advice of the chief minister. The exact words of the governor Arif Mohammad was that he had given his recommendation to the chief minister, but however, the advice of the chief minister is binding on him. This is the exact words which the governor of Kerala has stated, thereby allowing the swearing-in ceremony to take place or tomorrow, that is Wednesday, at around 4 p.m. Now, the Congress has criticized the move. That is on one side, the Ramesh Charitra, senior Congress leader, has criticized the move, but the governor has stated that he has done his role and it is up to the chief minister and his advice that is binding with regard to reinstating a minister under him. So clearly, the issue between the governor and government has not come again in this new year. It has not come forth. The governor has basically relented and agreed to the advice of the chief minister of Kerala. That is how this issue has been resolved. Now, Saji Cherian will be reinstated tomorrow at 4 p.m. and back as a minister of the cabinet in Kerala.
All right, Ashwin, there getting us the details of this important story that we are tracking from Kerala. Of course, we will be tracking as far as the governor is concerned and how the latest, in fact, we have seen the statements coming in from the governor's office as well. Let's viewers play out that reaction of the governor as well first, and then we'll get you all the breaking updates.
We have a legal advisor who is senior advocate who practices in the Kerala High Court, and he's a senior advocate. But unfortunately, the media reports that legal consultant. Please don't try to lower his status. He's a senior advocate. He's a legal advisor, and we have a legal advisor so that not just on this issue, on other issues as well, we can seek legal opinion. Now, you are aware that I'm coming back after about 10 days, and I was the farmost northern part Kashmir for last 2, 3, 4 days. So I have not read. No, even yesterday I had said when I came that it is governor has to accept the recommendation of the chief minister, but this case is slightly different because he is not being inducted for the first time. Therefore, newspapers and other sources also making various comments on it. All those things taken into consideration, whatever advice I had to give, I have given, and ultimately I accept the chief minister's decision, and we will have the swearing in tomorrow.
We just heard the Kerala governor, viewers, and let me also bring in my colleague Ashwin once again on the broadcast. Ashwin, we just heard the Kerala governor also speaking about how this case is a little different as well. Speak to us a little bit about the legalities of it and what did the governor really mean when he said that this case is a little different?
The petition that had initially come forward against Sajid Cherian, the petition had very categorically stated that he had attracted disqualification based on Section 9 of the Representation of People's Act 1951. Also, there is a case that has been filed against Sajid Cherian for his anti-constitutional speech which he had given in Pathanamthitta, and that had also attracted a case under, and one of the lawyers had also filed a case, and under Section 2 of the Prevention of Insult to National Honour Act, a case has also been filed. While this case is currently ongoing in the Tiruvalla court, in the Sessions Court in Tiruvalla, the governor has agreed and relented to the advice of the chief minister. So basically, thereby diluting any kind of an, there was this tension between the governor and the government, which has been lingering for quite a long time. But with regard to this issue, there seems to have been a consensus, and the governor is also convinced, and he has also stated he has acted within the confines. He has given his advice to the chief minister. Ultimately, the chief minister's advice is binding on him. So essentially, governor has made a remark to the chief minister, but finally, it is chief minister who decides, as per the constitution, who should come under his ministry. And if he is convinced about it, then the governor will only have to allow the swearing-in ceremony to happen. So essentially, that is what this whole story has turned out now. The tension between the governor and government has been diluted as far as this issue is concerned.
Ashwin, stay on with us as we are also getting various other voices on this big story that you're tracking for us there from Kerala. In fact, we also have Mithun Vijay Kumar, who's an author and an activist there in Kerala, also joining us on the broadcast. So thank you so much for speaking to us here on Republic TV. And if I could get your first thoughts on the kind of controversy that has now erupted over the cabinet minister, over the kind of speeches that he had also made in Pathanamthitta that had led to this entire controversy as well. And now the governor also saying that he will be abiding by the legal counsel of the chief minister as well, sir.
Yes, see, this is not the first time, we have seen such statements coming from Pinarayi Vijayan's cabinet. And Mr. Sajid Cherian, who was the Minister of Fisheries and Culture, was sacked actually for ridiculing the Indian Constitution, saying it approves, exploitation of workers. And this is very unfortunate that I heard that he is being re-inducted, and that's very unfortunate. And it's an insult on democracy itself. A person who goes on record and makes such, statements, which is actually a breach of oath, is coming back into power is very unfortunate. And this perhaps happens only in Kerala. And we have seen such statements coming in from Mr. Balagopalan as well, previously, who is also a minister. And I don't think much was done, actually. That time, the whole issue was turned against the governor. And there is this, thing happening from a very long time.
A very important point that you're saying there, sir, as well, as far as the kind of statements that had come out from this Minister Cherian as well, when he had in fact insulted the constitution, the unparliamentary language as well that had been used as well. How do you see this entire procedure as well? Because now the chief minister giving that advice that he needs to be reinstated, governor merely following procedure. He's saying that the chief minister is the legal counsel. He will have to also adhere to the kind of counsel and advice that he has been given as well. But I want to thank you, sir, for joining us here on Republic and speaking to us and viewers. Of course, this is a big story that we are tracking for you. As far as Cherian is concerned, the cabinet minister who is all set to be reinstated, the governor claiming that, of course, this is a separate case, it's a different case and will have to be treated differently as well.